Horse and Jockey Hotel Chase, all bar Monbeg Park. Jack Foley are trained by Willie Mullins. They've 2 circuits to race, 12 fences to jump over the 2.5 miles, and it's Monbeg Park first up to the bend from Appreciated. Gentleman de May on the outside of Hercule de Soy and James de Burley held up. Monbeg Park builds up an advantage of 3 lengths, heading up the back straight, followed by Appreciated, staying winner of last year's race. Third is Gentleman de May. Just fourth in the start cap is Hercule de Soy, and fifth of the 5 approaching the first fence is James de Burley. At fence number 1, Monbeg Park, Jordan Gainford, followed by Appreciated and Paul Townend. Gentleman de May, Mark Walsh third, and then Hercule de Soy and Simon Thurles with the back mark of James de Burley and Danny Mullins. Fence number 2, a ditch. Monbeg Park by under 3 lengths to Appreciated. Gentleman de May, Hercule de Soy and James de Burley. At fence number 3, Monbeg Park, Appreciated, Gentleman de May, Hercule de Soy, James de Burley is the order. They turn across to the 2 fences before the straight, numbers 4 and 5 on this first circuit. And it's Monbeg Park maintaining an advantage of 3 lengths over Appreciated. 4 lengths back to Gentleman de May in third. Shading the 4th is Hercule de Soy from James de Burley. On now to the second one before the straight. Monbeg Park almost joined by Appreciated as the field is tightened up, and then Gentleman de May together at the back, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. Coming on to the end of their first mile, and it's Monbeg Park reasserting by over 2 lengths to Appreciated. Third is Gentleman de May, little between James de Burley and Hercule de Soy for the 4th place. Coming down the straight to fence number 6, it'll be the last one next time. And the Horse and Jockey Hotel Chase order pretty much remains the same. Monbeg Park leads on to the descent, Appreciated, then Gentleman de May, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. A little lit up in between those 2. To the fence, bringing them through their starting point. Monbeg Park, Appreciated, Gentleman de May, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. Finishing on the circuit coming up, Monbeg Park reeled in again by Appreciated. Then Gentleman de May, Hercule de Soy and James de Burley as they embark on their second and final circuit. 6 more fences left to jump. And it's Monbeg Park, the race outsider, leading a strong Willie Mullins team in behind. Appreciated, Gentleman de May, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. They're well past the halfway stage. They have a mile to go and 6 more fences to jump. And bowling along, 3 lengths in front is Monbeg Park. Appreciated remains in second, and Gentleman de May, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. At the first of 3 in the back straight, Monbeg Park just fiddled it from Appreciated second, and Gentleman de May, followed on rising ground by James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. At the ditch, 5 fences from the finish. Monbeg Park out-jumped by Appreciated as last year's winner just takes it up, heading to the last of 3 in the back straight. 4 from the finish. Close enough is Gentleman de May on the outside of James de Burley, and knocked back to last is Hercule de Soy. They've completed their jumping in the back straight. 3 more left. Appreciated rejoined on the inside by Monbeg Park. Just third is Gentleman de May from James de Burley, and 5th of the 5 with 3 to jump is Hercule de Soy. Matching strides, Appreciated and Monbeg Park, a length and a half back to Gentleman de May, and then James de Burley. Very good there was Appreciated and extended the lead to 3 lengths. Heading to the second last from One Big Park, then Gentleman de May, James de Burley and Hercule de Soy. Running round the home turn with one more fence lift to jump in the Grade 2 horse and Jockey Hotel Chase. And it's appreciated on Paul Town and followed through now by stable companions Gentleman de May, Mark Walsh round the outside of James de Burley and Danny Mullins. Starting to crack is One Big Park and Jordan Gainford out in front of Hercule de Soy and Simon Torrance, but it's appreciated the leader as Paul Town had a glance back, has a widening advantage now on board last year's winner Appreciated. James de Burley making little impression in second and coming to the final fence. It's Appreciated out clear. Appreciated at the last and over by 7 or 8 lengths from James de Burley. It's Appreciated belying his years in retaining horse and Jockey Hotel Chases. 3 out of 3 on the day for Paul Town and Willie Mullins. James de Burley second. Third was Gentleman de May. One Big Park beat one home. Hercule de Soy.
Yeah, and Paul was absolutely right to go with his heart and ride Appreciated, who was powered clear there, Tom. He'll get a good photo at the last. He was big and bold.
He was. He was big and bold everywhere. It was this jump, I think, at the second last. Look how much ground he's taken away from them. Gentle de Me. You can't believe that he's won atop him the way he munched fences around there. There was a moment turning into the straight. You thought James de Burley may have a say in it, but frankly, Appreciated was a class above them today.
Sprinted down to the last, didn't he? Like, really did. And when you turn back the years and think that this horse won a Supreme Novices Hurdle, if only he'd have been easier to train, we might have seen a lot more of him and seen him winning a lot more big races. But this is a very good performance from him, and I think it's fairly safe to say that the Willie Mullins bandwagon is in full flow now.
Yeah, they've had a good day, that is for sure. No Cheltenham entries as it stands, so no Ryanair for Appreciated at the moment. Could we see him at the DRF too soon?
I'd say it'd be too soon for this. You may be looking at, you know, Punchestown maybe, Fairy House might have something for him.
As an older horse, they certainly mind him now, and they sort of spread his races out that little bit more. But another fan favourite, now 12-year-old. We've seen some of the older horses really thriving this afternoon. Appreciated winning at even money. Favourite James de Burley was second at 9-4, and Gentleman de Me back in third. Well, we've had some pretty mega performances this afternoon. Tough from Salva in a Hampton Novices Chase at Windsor, where he outstayed his rivals, before an emphatic victory from Jade de Burley, who absolutely powered clear. Protector at the heart of a lion. He wasn't for passing in the Fleur-de-Lis, and then we've seen Appreciated back-to-back for him as well in the Horse and Jockey Hotel Chase and Thurles.